a lot of these dishes and things were Grandma Levitt's or Grandma Smith's or one of the great aunts. And the churn was Grandma Levitt's mom's.
Oh, yeah.
And anyway, that's kind of lunch boxes we started to school with. We carried our lunch in those. And they canned every summer in those big old canners like that. And Papa had raised a big garden big enough for everybody in the country to put up vegetables. And he had an orchard too.
That's amazing.
Those old skates were the kind of skates we had back when you had to hook them on your feet, on your shoes. And we skated on the courthouse sidewalk. And Grandpa Smith had a skating rink in the back of his store at Seep Springs.
Oh, really?
And so we could go back there and skate. These are the kind of typewriters we learned to type on.
Punching your fingers.
Uh-huh. And that box is one that Uncle Alvin made Mama.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, wow.
And this is out of the old telephone central thing when we run the switchboard.
And these cameras, my goodness. Her collection of cameras was vast.
Mm-hmm. I got this, that one right over there, that one, when I was 16. That was my first camera. Daddy went to town and bought it at Walgreens. And I got that. He was good about shopping for neat things for us kids.
That's really neat.
Mother was had been raised so poor that she was afraid to spend anything, afraid, but Daddy would go and like that, or buy us a bicycle or in a bedroom suit, or things like that. But he made a lot of money. He was into everything, and to wind up so broke down physically, he couldn't do anything, and how money goes. These were like the church fans when we'd go to church before they had AC. This is like at Lotney and Sandhill when we went down. We'd go to church with Margie and them. These people were from Canada the other day that signed that last.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw Doc Lloyd in that picture in his old
bag.
And his old bag. And then that was a McCune painting.
Oh, right here?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And the old stove was in the house when Mom and Daddy bought this house over here.
That was the stove.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And they used it for a long time to like burn the house down, and we decided we better get them something else.
So who are these people?
Well, now those are people that she bought at a garage sale. We don't know. They were just that advertisement there is like I was telling you. One of the Daddy had put stuff like fryers for 59 cents a pound. Mm-hmm. Well, a fryer weighed 2 pounds, so that was $1.18 for a chicken to cook. But those boys, they could eat 3 of them. Those Levitt kids, they were used to eating. There's old gumball machine and a peanut machine that was in the store, and the produce scales and the meat scales. We finally got electric cash register. We had one that you had to crank down every time.
Yes.
We finally got electric one. So, and the bag like that, the top comes off of it, and you put ice down in it, water, and they carried it on their car. And that's some of the jugs ice, that I was telling you about that he advertised. That was the locker right there and grocery store. Uh-huh.
So that's the picture.
And it was huge, big old building. and they had 400 lockers, and each one had a contract they had to sign, and they paid them by the month.
Oh wow.
And it was $12 a month to keep your food in that thing, and so and they kept all of them occupied till the deep freezes started coming in, and one by one, why, naturally everybody went to that. Those dehorners were Levitt out of Urbana, Illinois,
Oh yeah.
and they're one of our uncles
Wow.
invented those,
Really?
and they had a foundry, and so Nick found a smaller set than that over sticking up out of the sand one time when they was crossing the Canadian with a bunch of cattle sticking up, and he got down there and pulled it up. And I've got it in the stuff that's going to go back in the cowboy stuff. But it's got their name in the handle of them.
Well.
You see it? Maybe turn
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Manufactured by Levitt.
Mhm. So, you know what? We never ever heard very much history or anything about the Levitt grandpa, besides Papa's dad.
Mhm.
Not anything further back than that.
Is that right?
But one time when I went with Uncle Wilbur to the reunion in Illinois, well, he took me out to the racetrack, and he said that our grandpa owned racehorses and part of that track.
Really?
So I don't know if that's why they didn't. I don't know. I didn't ask any more questions about it. We marked everything with a wax pencil. You didn't have any digital. We had to count eggs, candle eggs, put them in things, and soda pop bottles, sort those. The little kids got all those kind of jobs. But toilet paper was 10 cents a roll. Crackers, old curlers for perms. She sold cigarettes and candy and school supplies and perm, everything, just like
It's like a Walmart.
back then, except it was in one store.